Yo, gamer, Nemi here. Hope you're doing awesome and welcome to another Tekken 7 video. And today, my boys, are going to be taking a look at a quick fire tier list. So the last time I made a tier list, I believe, was last year, this month. So I thought to myself, why not do this again? Let's talk about the strengths and weaknesses about the characters in the game, who's the best in my opinion and who is the worst. Now, when I say worst, I mean like, nowhere near as good as the top tiers, because Tekken 7 is a very balanced game. There aren't really bad characters in a sense, like it's a very fundamentally heavy game, and I know you guys know this. So when I say bad, I really don't mean like, unusable, unviable. You can win using any character in this game. Like Panda is a freaking Tekken World Tour champion, guys. Like that should say everything about it. So this is my tier list, guys, already summarized and done. So I'm just going to explain why I think the character is as good as I think they are, and why I've placed them at this particular tier. Now I might move characters around as I talk about this, so at the end of the day, it's opinion based, right? It's up to you. It's a very subjective matter. So yeah, let's get into it. So we'll start at the bottom tier, starting with Gigas. Now, I've never really been a fan of Gigas. I don't like his design. This might be very personal, but overall the biggest reason I think Gigas is not as good is his lack of movement, right? His sidestep, his backdash is really bad, right? He's been getting hella buffed. He got a new 13 frame punish, some new counter 8 2s, I believe, from down forward 3 1+2 or down forward 4 1+2. He has the range to make up for it, but his backdash is really bad. His rage drive is really bad. That rage drive is actually you can literally just jump over it. That's how bad it is. So I think Gigas is very low tier. But again, like I said, guys, Tekken is a very fundamentally heavy based game. We do know Dotorin. He's been doing really well in tournaments, especially the online challengers. He's been winning a lot of those, right? There's a Gigas from Sweden, I believe, that was doing really well in the online tournaments. So again, guys, when I say bad, I really mean that in exclamation marks or like quotations, like bad, right? Let's move on to Dragunov. Dragunov is not really that good. Maybe D is a stretch. I'll move him to C. Let's put him at C. I think D is a stretch. The problem with Dragunov is the fact that he doesn't really have get off me twos. He has no counter hit twos, right? In a game that's very offense based. Like Tekken, if you don't have counter hit twos, it's just mad. Like if you watch people play Dragunov, like a character can just stay in their face, like just pressure Dragunov. The only thing he has is movement in 1-1-2-1, which is high, so not very risky. So that's why I believe Dragunov is C tier. Like overall, he is a very strong character. Like right, we watch JD, guys, we watch Nobi duo in tournaments. So he is very strong, but I think he's just not as good as he used to be. He needs counter his tools. So because Asuka forward 3 should be buffed as well to like -14, the way it used to be. But overall, yeah, like Dragunov, it's not so much that he's bad, it's just that everyone is better than him. Like there are a lot of characters that do what he does, but way better. So I'll put him in C. You can make the argument he can be placed in B, right? But I think he's falling off, man. Drag, we need some love for Drag. Panda, Kuma, same reason, right? As Gigas, very bad backdash, bad sidestep. One of the best punishers in the game, but like I said, the movement for me is what matters most. Like Tekken 7 is a very heavy based game when it comes to movement, so having the inability to sidestep and backdash is really sad. Not the best frames when it comes to poking. They have a very good low, I believe it's down back 2, but overall, yeah, the Bears have just always been at the bottom, guys, and I don't really know what else I can say. Okay, so now let's talk about the C tier characters, starting with Eliza. So Eliza is like the worst amongst the 2D characters. She is missing what Gis and Akuma has, and without Mita, Eliza isn't really as threatening. right? And even if she has meter, it's not as devastating as when Akuma or Giz has meter. She really falls off in the neutral. Her dark wave is good at close range, right? Her lows are not that great. Her down 3 is only threatening when she has bar, as discussed earlier. So when it comes to spoken overall damage as well, she doesn't really, she's just average. Like, she's just bang average or like below average. So that's why I think Eliza is C. Now granted, I don't really have that much knowledge fighting Eliza, but I have faced her quite a number of times, and in those sets I didn't really have that much trouble fighting her. So yeah, I don't think she's that great either, but she's still a good character. You know, Chanel does well with Eliza. A lot of good Eliza players out there, so C tier. Eddy Godo, one of the best backdashes in the game, but cannot sidestep. You know, I come back to this also with the bears and everything. Having the inability to sidestep is just like, it's a clutch, bro. Like, it's not good. It's not good, but he is great. Like, he has one of the best lows in the game. Actually, I think Eddy is kind of underrated if you ask me. I would have placed him in the D tier, like below Panda, Kuma, but like, Eddy is freaking good, bro. Like, he's good. Sidestep 3+4, sidestep 4, down back, down forward 4, very good low, down back 2, relax mix ups. His rage drive got a buff, but not as good of a buff as expected, but it's decent buff. So backdash, wall stages, Eddy is really good, but just the inability to sidestep, you know, having bad frames when it comes to like mix-ups during relax, unless he lands like a hit, you know, like Zafina does what Eddy wants to do better, like way better, and Eddy is supposed to be like the mix-up character, so you know, it's not the same. It's not the same. He needs what Zafina has, but like just for mix-ups, not like frames. Just give him mix-ups, better frames on the mix-ups. Lucky Chloe there. Now Lucky Chloe I might be underrating, because this character is really a menace. Like, Lucky Chloe will blow you up. One of the highest damaging characters in the game. I don't know why, for a lolly, bro. Like, why does she hit like a fucking truck? Only Lord knows. Decent frames, running 3+4. You know, the new low she got. She's alright. Like, the damage makes up for everything. Very good power crush. Her backswing blow, you know, she's great. Like, she's a good character, but like, yeah, like, she's not that great. Like, everyone does, like, you have better options than to play like a Chloe, you know, unless you really love the character, you know. But I can't keep stressing this enough, guys. Tekken, again, very balanced game, fundamentally heavy. If you want to play Lucky Chloe, you can play her and actually win a freaking tournament. So yeah, Lucky Chloe. Lili, very linear character. That's her biggest drawback. She is very easy to step. Lili is very linear. They gave her some new tools in season 4. I think forward 4 now, counter hit launcher. They gave her down back 1-3. Very great low. But the same problem again. Very linear, easy to step. Yeah, that's what makes her C tier, guys. She's just very easy to step. If she got like very good homing moves, like Lili would be like up there, like BA, like legit. As of now, C tier. Lidia Sobieska. Oof, our girl got hit really hard. She got hit really hard. It's sad. Right? Side step 4. Was this side step 3? That launching kick. You know, her stance 2, which used to be a counter hit 2, safe. It was a good check when you go into stance. From the rage drive as well, got nerfed. Now it's like negative punishable. So, oh man, it's bad. Now again, I don't really have that much knowledge playing Lidia, but just from looking at the patch notes, guys, and seeing no Lidias around, only a few Lidias, not doing that great again in tournaments. She's not really as good as she used to be. She used to be like super top tier, like S plus. We're taking S plus tier, but now she has really fallen off. Same thing with Fahkumram, right? Magic 4 getting nerfed is ish, bro. Like, that just hurts, bro. 3+4 as well. Back 1. Those are one of his best tools. One of the best tools in the game overall. He got hit hard as well. Like, Fahkumram, man, his sidestep was nerfed, you know, before his nerf last season or this season. So now we have a character that can't step and has a really bad, has no magic 4 anymore, no counter hit tools with 3+4 as well. Yeah, Fahk was really, really hard, but he does still have the range. He has good lows. Standing 3 is still really good. Down forward 4 mix up, so he's still really a good character, but you just really have to work extra hard with Fahkumram. Okay, let's talk about the B tier. Now B is like borderline balanced. Now when I say balanced, in Tekken terms, I mean like these characters are good, but because the characters above just have ridiculous tools, they appear to be like bang on average. Like Devojin, everyone thinks Devojin is really bad right now, but he's still good. Now, quite alright. Up forward 4 was nerfed, does not knock down anymore, but it's still a very annoying mid to use with Hell Sweep. He still has the tools with him, right? Electric, down back 2, up forward 4, right? War combos, back 2, 1, 2, back 2, 1, 3. The tools are still there, right? Just the nerfs a little bit hard on him as well. Back to 1, the scaling on that war combo was hit hard. Does not hit as much as it used to be. So that also means his Hell Sweep max damage combo is technically nerfed as well. But Devojin, guys, the Mishima Electric is still busted 112. He's still a very great character. As of right now, I would say he's actually balanced. You would put him in A tier, and I would not argue. I think he's just gone under the radar. Asuka, Kazama. Now, Asuka, I was debating to put her in A tier because she is freaking great, man. Like, Asuka is very, very underrated. She got 10 frame Punisher finally in season 4. And overall, her tools are just freaking disgusting, bro. She is ridiculous. Down 1+2 at the wall, mix up with 1+2. Into Rage Drive, she has one of the best parry in the game. Down back 3 low. Forward 2 with Punisher. Dude, like, she's legit, man. I don't know. Should I place her in A? Okay, I'll just leave her here. Like Asuka is great. Down forward 2. I don't know what else to say about this character. She's really, really great. But I think the characters above her are just a bit better, right? That's the problem Asuka has. Like, she just have better characters. And that's the biggest thing about Tekken 7 and having such a huge roster. Like, there's always a better character than the one you're using. Unless like, in the S tier. Anna buffed, hella buffed. Back to 14 frames now, right? Down forward 2 was buffed with 15 frames. Insane mix up, down forward 1 2 3 launches on normal hit if you duck. So opens up her insane mix up with down forward 1 2 4. Magic 4 still good, down back 4. Launch Party Shaper, but still good. One of the best full crouch mix-ups in the game. She's actually scary. The range of that is insane. Really, really fast. Underrated character, but I feel she's like really, really balanced. Same thing with Hwoarang. Very underrated character, under the radar. We've seen the rise of Hwoarang recently in the Tekken Auto, Hwoarang and K-Wiz. He's been under the radar for such a long time. This is a very, very good character. When he gets going, bro, it's really, really hard to stop. One mistake and you're dead. You really have to be on your A game when you're facing Hwoarang. You have to concentrate 100% of the time, but he struggles a lot against people that really know the matchup that well. If you can step him correctly, down 3-4 becomes useless, right? You can punish his strings, dick jab kills him a lot. But again, it's a mix-up situation, right? You guess wrong, you die. You guess right, you kill him. So Hwoarang, very, very great character. Underrated, but he is like really, really balanced. Jack as well. Jack, very, very simple character. He does what he does really great. Forward 1, down forward 2 with Punisher. Insane lows. Down back 1 is crazy. Rage Drive was buffed and reactable now. Like, Jack is insane. I don't know what else to say, but he's a very good character. Balanced. I believe B tier is where he belongs. Shaheen has been nerfed recently. Like, he's been... The nerfs over time have really brought Shaheen down. But the thing about Shaheen is he has one of the best generic tools just put in one character, and that's what makes him great. Like, as long as he has the best generic tools, he's still like the best character, right? Very, very balanced character. His Rage Drive is great if you can hit confirm it, but it's a kind of like iffy if you don't, because you just keep, it's duckable, can be easily ducked. So still an amazing character. Lohai has been, Lohai was killing with Shaheen. Like, I miss Lohai, bro. He's really sure what this character is capable of. So really balanced, but so many strong characters in the game have really brought Shaheen where he is right now. Yoshimitsu, underrated character. Has been getting hella buffed. They gave him a war combo, forward 1+2, launching on counter. It is really ridiculous. Like, he doesn't really have to do bullshit stuff to really win, right? You can play him like neutral heavy and he would still kill it. Very good full crouch low, full crouch down forward 4, down back 3, a great low as well. So Yoshi is great, bro. Underrated character. Can be a menace, especially if you don't know the matchup, bro. You're dead, right? Unblockable mix-ups. I Musician can entrench, two completely different playstyles, and both of them are insane and they do pretty well. So Yoshi, great character. Kazumi, just like Shaheen, fundamental heavy. As long as you have the basic tools, you're set in this game. She's really fallen off with a couple of nerfs over the years, back 2 especially. Down forward 1 is still ridiculous, has insane tracking for some reason. Basic character, fundamentally heavy, but one of the best characters if you ask me. Usan won the ATO, I believe 2 days ago with Kazumi, so again guys, doesn't really matter how good or bad the character is. Tekken is fundamentally heavy, very balanced game. Negan, great character, pressure, insane pressure. Okay, like the pressure this character has is actually drives me nuts. One of the best jabs in the game. Lacks high crush moves, that's his biggest weakness, but he can be very intoxicating. Insane down forward 2 range, war combo damage, and the war carry is mad on Negan. Like, sheesh, this character is just insane character. Has seen a rise recently, infested with knee as well, so great character. Lei, hella underrated. Like, Lei has been mad buffed now. He's insane at the war with the Drunken Master 3 1+2. The Drunken Master back 1+2 as well. Crazy mix up at the war. Like, Lei doesn't really have to do insane shenanigans to win. He can actually play just neutral and just blow you up. Razor Rush is really good. Razor Rush 2 has tracking, insane. Hell Sweep and reactable forward 3. Insane with Punisher. Just lacks good frames. That's the problem with Lei. If Lei was like Zafina, having good frames and shitty mix-ups, he'd be busted, bro. Legit busted. So, underrated character. Keithu recently made, I think, top 6 at the ATL. So, it's good to see some Lei out there. I really hope he makes it for Tekken 8. Love this character. Lars, again, underrated character. Very risky with the lows, but if you know how to place them, mix them up really good with the mids, you're gonna see effort for using this character. Ni recently said put Lars in the bin, but again guys, you can't really trust the words of pro players. Ni is a character that said Akuma was bad, was the worst character in the game, placed him at low tier. He also said Steve was dead after the nerfs, right? Shaheen is not good, so you don't always trust the opinion of a top player. Granted, he's the best, strongest player in Tekken right now, but again guys, don't trust the word of pro players all the damn time. Lars is a freaking good character, has very strong mids to mix up with the low, has back 1 which is actually really good, not talked about enough. It's better than Kazumi back 2, but for some reason people just sleep on it. It's a very good homing move, right? Use that properly with the stance transitions and you have yourself an insane character with insane lows. One of the best rage drives in the game as well, especially at the war. The damage is crazy. So Lars, underrated. If you love Lars like me, bro, play Lars. Ganryu, underrated. Unpopular. That's the reason why a lot of people don't think he's as good as he actually is. Down forward 2 is mad. Can be mixed up with the jabs. Difficult to punish. Down forward 2 is intoxicating. Difficult to step. Ganryu, the damage as well. Forward 1+2 with Punisher. Great character. Difficult to step with Ganryu. He's a big body, so that's one of the biggest reasons why he's not as good as I thought he was. I would place him in A usually, but Man, not a lot of people are playing Ganryu. It's just really hard to see the potential this character has. But overall, Ganryu is mad. You guys need to see Atif Bat's Ganryu. Like, Jesus Christ, this character. Noctis, underrated as well, but has seen a rise recently with CBM. You know, putting in the work. He's made top 8 at ATL with Noctis. The range drive is good as well. Down to great low. Good character, guys. Underrated, and I would say so much for most of the characters in the B tier. So many underrated characters. But Noctis is insane, right? They fixed a lot of his stuff. You don't just spam down back 2 and down back 1+2. You actually have to play the character. One of the best homing moves in the game. Forward 1+2. Homing, counter hit, launching mid. So Noctis, B tier, strong character. Armor King, my boy, the character I've been playing. Now, the biggest thing that holds Armor King back, I've spoken about this, is a rage drive. I did a video on the state of Armor King in season 4, guys. If you love AK, just want to hear me talk about him, please watch that video. He has one of the best tracking moves in the game. Down forward 2, counter hit, launching mid. Has a mix up with the high, you know, so it's unsafe, so you can mix it up. Forward neutral 2 is a broken low. They didn't change the frames on that low, but they made it -14. Launches on counter hit. Down 3 was buffed. His chain grabs were buffed, so much damage. The tracking was buffed as well. You know, the frames overall were just buffed. Back 1+2, 2-1. Down back 1+2. Like, this man has been getting buffed so much, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. He has insane gameplay with the wave dash as well. Good mix up with the stunner, right? Chain throw, stunner mix up, 50-50, really good. I love Armor King. He's really fun. I can say he's practically my main right now. Enough counter hit 2s, back 1, up forward 3, down forward 3, forward 3, 4 hit confirmable mids. He's a great character, man, but the rage drive, he does not have comeback factor because grabs are risky. They can be stepped, they can be ducked. So it's a shame they didn't give my boy a good rage drive. But Armor King is a great character, not lower than B tier in my opinion. Okay, so now let's go to the A tier, close to S. Now this is where it gets ridiculous. Like, this is where we really have like the strong characters, bro. This character is actually mad. Like you can interchange any character like this in any particular order, guys. Keep that in mind. They're just really strong characters. Strong characters overall, all of them. Leo. Leo is amazing. Leo is amazing. I don't even know where to start, bro. I don't even know where to start. Down forward 2, buffed, now launches crouchers, you know. Kotasoko forward 1. You know, one of the great lows in the game, the dab low, counter hit, guaranteed or standing 4, 1+2, down 2+ frames, down 1, counter hit, launching mid. It's a really good sidestep, has parries, a great power crash, forward 2 is now safe, a good mid check, Kotasoko forward 2-1, like everything about Leo is great. Everything about Leo is great. I don't know how more I can stress this. The only problem with Leo is that she's got so many good tools, she doesn't really do one thing well. That's the biggest problem. You can do strings, you can just play fundamental level with loads, you can finish with down 1, but she doesn't do one thing great. And that's what holds Leo back in my opinion. But overall, the character with everything. Leo is just everything, complete character. And honestly, I'm surprised I don't see as much Leo as I thought I would after the buffs. But you know, it's Leo, great character. Alisa, one of the best backdash in the game. I think just third to Zafina and Eddy, right? She has great lows, great range, down 3, amazing. Flight mix-ups. Her sidestep is ridiculous. Like, Alisa will just blow you up with sidesteps, right? Magic 4, launching counter and tracking move. Back 3, the chainsaws are busted. The chainsaws are just cancer, insane frames on those. Alisa is great. I used her for a while as well in my past competitive times. Actually won a tournament of her, so you know, she's great. I love using Alisa. Yeah, I can't say much about her. Great character. Law has been buffed, bro. Like, the rage drive is insane. It really completes the character. One thing Armor King is missing. Namco, why? They gave Law a good rage drive finally. Law, just like Leo, is a character with everything. But like I said, just like Leo, if you have a character that does everything good, they don't do one thing particularly well, and I think it holds you back. So with Law, you can choose to like do full crouch mix-ups. You can just poke with down back 3. You can plus frame pressure with a hammer, dragon hammer, or DSS mix-ups and stuff. But Leo, Law is great. Man, it's so crazy how insane every character is in this list. I just don't know how I can stress this, guys, but insane. Especially after Rage Drive, Law has everything, guys. I don't know what else to say. Jin, still an amazing character. Forward 4, still insane. Electric, down back 4, great. Law, down 4 as well. Great character. I don't know what else to say. Forward 2, good check. Insane war carry. Rage Drive has insane damage if you can do the juggles, because his juggle does have some difficulty to it. His Rage Drive juggles, so if you can get those down, insane comeback factor, good damage, good war combo damage with back forward 2-1 down forward 2. Great character, busted parry. Man, Jin is insane. Heichachi, people believe Heichachi is the best Mishima currently, and I think so as well. Down forward 1 buff, the range on his jabs as well, insane. Electric, bro, back 4 launching on counter hit, he's insane. Forward 4 on counters guaranteed, down forward 1+2, down forward 1-2, Hell Sweep buff, bro. Heichachi is insane. Forward 2 is still stupid. The scariest mids in the game. Heichachi is mad. He's mad. We've seen the rise of what's his name, this kid that usually beat Ni recently, the Invitational. Yeah, Heichachi is mad, guys. Heichachi is mad. Bryan, one of the best counter 8 game in Tekken. 3+4, low soca kick, forward 3, forward 4. Everything this character throws out is counter 8. It's very, very safe. Insane pressure with back 1, low soca kick, jab game. Bryan is mad. Intoxicating character. At high level, if you can master the taunt, makes him very, very scary. Insane character. Insane. Nina Williams, very, very underrated character. Nina is actually really underrated. It's insane. It's insane. She has everything. The only problem with Nina is, I think, the backdash. It's really difficult to backdash with her at mid level. But at high level, bro, she's insane. She has frames, tracking, insane lows. She has chain grabs, jabs. Her pressure is insane. Nina, underrated character. Nina is just not popular, but she is one of the best characters in the game. I don't understand how she is so slept on. It's criminal, bro. Nina is mad. Play Nina. Kazuya, Mishima, insane health pressure. Electric is still busted. One of the best rage drives in the game. Down back 4, good lows, down back 3. Side step 3, launches on normal hit. Tracking is his only issue, because his health can be defeated with side step left, but the electric makes up for that because the tracking is still mad. Kazuya is mad, guys. He's insane. He also pressure, Jesus Christ. Insane. King, guys, I don't even know, it's just so self-explanatory. Everything is just so great about his characters. King, a character that has fundamentals and grabs at the same time. Right, 4 neutral 2, great low, down back 3, down 4, annoying, chain grab pressure. This character can play neutral without grabbing you and still win, but still has the option to go for chain grabs and an insane rage drive with a comeback factor. King is a complete character. Counter is 2 with back 1 and down 4 2 hit confirmable. Nothing more to say about King. Insane character. Lee, just like Bryan, one of the best counter hit tools in the game with back 4, magic 4. Has a down 4 2 for keep out. Back 4, one of the best keep out moves in the game. Down 3, launching counter hit high crush low. Insane. He is not launch punishable depending on the distance. One of the best 10 frame punishes in the game with 1-3-3. Just frame, if you can land that all the time, it'd be insane. Father has been doing well with Lee recently and has proved how good this character is. Insane character slept on as well. Miguel Caballero Rojo. Pressure city with this freaking character. Savage stance, down back 3 low is insane. You know, they made Savage 2 safe. Savage up for 3 launches on counter hit. His jabs are still ass. They gave him a throw frame punisher as well. Homing move, insane. Like, Miguel is crazy. Like, his pressure is just ridiculous, bro. Like, ish. And his shit hurts. Like, if Miguel kicks your ass, you feel that shit, bro. Like, man, it's insane. Has back 1 launching counter hit for frame, I think. Insane. Miguel is crazy. Good character, has been getting buffed hella. He was chilling in the low tier for some time now, but now he's insane. He's insane. So A tier for Miguel Caballero Rojo. Bob, just like Miguel, has been getting buffed. They gave him quarter circle forward. 4 neutral quarter circle forward 1, launches on normal hit now. His health support was nerfed, but that doesn't make up for everything he's received, right? 15 frame hop kick, 15 frame punisher now. One of the best jabs in the game, strong mids. Usan has shown what Bob can do. Still a very strong freaking character, but no one plays Bob as much, so it is what it is. Master Raven, man, one of the best backdashes in the game. What am I missing with Raven? Yeah, like just neutral. Her neutral is really, really good. Crouch dash mix-up game is scary. They're one of the best war combo games in Tekken. High damaging war combos, devastating war combos. They gave her 1-1 3+4, 1-1-4, 10 frame counter hit mid, hit confirmable. Man, Raven is insane. Good laws, nice back 10 grab game now. Legit A tier for sure. Xiaoyu underrated, and this is mostly because of the down back 2 buff. That law is crazy. But she lacks range. That's her biggest issue now. Especially with most of these characters introduced. But she's still insane. AOP is still as busted as ever. Her laws are good now. AOP sweep and AOP mid launcher, great mix up. She still has the stupid war combo. I think it was nerfed actually. But she's still a great character, underrated, not talked about as much as she should be. She's still a freaking strong character. Claudio, give a character all the mids and just put it on one character. That's Miguel. Strong mids, one of the best hop kicks in the game. Starbest is good. They gave him new lows, down back 4-3. Forward 1+2 with Punisher in Starburst, insane damage. Starburst war combo ender as well. Claudio is just crazy, bro. Like, having a character with very strong mids and the range he has is just ridiculous. This character, oh man, running 2 as well. Back one is so busted. I don't know how that move has survived the nerfs over the years. It's actually insane. Push back, knocked down on normal hit. At the war, one of the strongest war games in Tekken. Claudio is just intoxicating. Katarina, bro, just like Miguel, she has received a shitload of buffs recently. She is insane. Haria stance is crazy. Sidestep duck beats everything, but she has cancel, bro. In her cancel with up forward 3, full crouch 4, full crouch down forward 4 and up forward 3 mix-ups is insane. Right, she can hit confirm that. Her damage is ridiculous, especially with a rage drive. Everything together, bro. Haria 1 counter hit, the damage, Jesus Christ. She's so good. Her range, her hop kick. Katarina is very good. She's a great character now, and if you love Kat and stop playing her, please pick her up again. Golanda has shown how great this character is. S tier characters, my top 10 characters in Tekken 7 right now are these: Akuma, Gis, Leroy, Feng, Julia, Murdoch, Po, Zafina, Steve, and Kuni Mitsu. Now these characters have been at the top for such a long time now, it's insane. Except for Feng. Feng has seen a rise in popularity recently, especially after the buffs. So Akuma, Everyone knows that Kuma is the best character in the game, breaks the game with down 3, or has all his jumping bullshit. He'll kill you with bar, can kill you from a 10 frame. Not more I have to say. Can launch you from dick jabs with bar. He just breaks the game. And same goes for Geese. They break the game, and with meter they'll just kill you, bro. The neutral is not Tekken neutral, it's like Street Fighter 2D neutral. So I won't even stress about these characters. They are the 2 best characters in the game right now. Leroy is still freaking OP, especially at close range. He's been nerfed, but it just gave him identity. Like, it gave him a weakness of having bad range. But even that is not really a huge problem, because you do have forward 4 and forward 3 to get in, forward 2 as well for If Punisher, forward 1+2. So it's an understatement when you say Leroy has a weakness at max range, but overall he's still one of the best characters in the game. His stance at close range is broken. Like, his pressure at close range is actually insane. Plus frames, best lows, a freaking hell sweep that tracks, back to black 1+2 despite the nerfs is still insane. He's back 1 as well for keep out. I love the character, but like, he is just insane. Being strong and easy to use, has a parry. Again, that parry was nerfed, but still, he does have up forward 1, which is like an automatic parry. You just throw it out and hit confirm that, or parry confirm. So, strong character. Top 3 in my opinion, after Geese and Hound. After Geese and Akuma, sorry. Fengwei. I don't even know why to start with this character, bro. Down back 3, down forward 4-3, down 1, back 1, or standing 1-2. A what carry thing? Like, just these tools, if these tools were balanced or nerfed, Feng wouldn't be as intoxicating as he is right now. He has one of the best frames in the game, which make him very annoying to deal with. Like, toxic, bro. His frames are insane, right? Not many people find success with Feng though. A lot of people try to tier her with Feng, but only like Ni has been doing really well with Feng, and Joker, right? And Joker has been a Feng main since I don't know how long, but not many people have been finding success with Feng, like outside of Ni and Joker. So despite being very strong, you can't really tier her with him. You just have to vibe with the character. But anyway, his tools are still ridiculous. The tracking on wall standing 1 needs to be nerfed. Down back 3 needs to be nerfed as well. In a sense, maybe remove the crouch status. I don't know. But it's still a little bit too much. His frames are ridiculous. Having the back tempo. You don't have your turn against Feng because of that back tempo. Up forward 2. He's evasive as well. Having insane frames. Being evasive. He has everything, bro. Like, Feng is insane. Ridiculous. Top 5 character for sure. Julia has everything. Counter hit tools, mix-ups, lows, war carry, the war damage as well. Everything. I can't stress enough about these things I'm saying. It's the same thing for Julia. Build character, counter hit, magic 4, side step 4. Ridiculous character. Zhongding is all the proof you need, and Rangchu about what Julia can do. Murdoch. Insane character, insane damage, tackle, toxic as ever. The best Oki in the game, the best rage drive in the game, question mark. Has really bad frames, but his offense and Oki and just damage make up for that. So Murdoch is a really strong character, the highest damage throw in the game as well. Has actually a decent side step as well. Such a big character, right? I don't know what else to say. You never have a life lead against Murdoch. You never really know when it's over. Downfall, great low. He's a great character, man. Top 10 easily. Paul Phoenix is still Paul Phoenix. Rage at cancel, Koteseko back 4, Koteseko forward 3, low. The damage, Death Fist, Rage Drive. I don't really have to talk much about Paul. He's still good. Hammer of the Gods, plus frames. Not many people play Paul right now. Ni hasn't been playing Paul. I think only Justice is the one playing Paul right now. But like, Paul is still Paul. He is still Paul, bro. I don't know what else to say. Zafina has the best backdash in the game. Has plus frames. Has stance mix-ups with the Mantis. She has everything. Counter 82s. Insane 14 frame fast rage drive for comebacks. Insane plus frames on the lows as well. 1 plus 2, 4, 4 is a broken mid string. Zafina has everything. I don't understand how you would have a character that has the best block touch in the game and have crazy mix-ups as well. You know, man, Zafina, bro. Her down forward 2 goes under everything. Her outstanding 2, 1, 1, 2 as well. Great character. Aslan is all the proof you need. You know, Chanel plays Zafina as well. Steve Fox, one of my mains as well, has been nerfed so much, but again the basic tools of Steve are what carry him. As long as he has back 1 down for 2 intact, Steve would still be great. His jab pressure is still insane, his pickable pressure is still insane, you know, very safe as well. You know, low risk high reward is Steve Fox. As long as he has that intact with him, he's compact, very compact character. He will forever be top tier. Insane war damage again with the Gatling gun, good war carry. Struggles with lows, you know, the low damage. His poke damage is not that great, but like he has insane rage drive, has guard break if the opponent is being too turtly, too much of a turtle. So Steve is still Steve, you know. I do wish I'd give him a homing move, maybe make up for 1 homing maybe. But overall, as long as Steve's game plan is still intact, he'll still be a top tier character for sure. Kuni Mitsu, great character. What makes Kuni great is her speed. She is so fast, difficult to react to. Set 3 of course, counter hit launching low, launch punishable, but difficult, very difficult to see. You know, set 2 as well. Her mix-ups, her punish is great. The kunai, long range with punisher. She's a great character with 2-2 as well. So you know, she's great. Like, her speed is what makes Kunimitsu really great. Her backdash is crazy as well. Cool character. I really hope she does return in Tekken 8. I actually love Kuni. I actually think I'll play some Kuni, bro. Like, I really need to play Kunimitsu. Great character. 2-2, you know, cool, nice to watch, strong character. So this is my speedrun tier list, guys. Actually, it took way longer than expected because every freaking character is great in this game. So again, guys, it's not about how bad the character is, it's about how good you use them in your hands. Every character is viable. We have Panda as a freaking Tekken World Tour champion, so always keep that in mind when thinking what character to play. But of course, as a competitive player, you must choose the best of the best. And in my opinion, you will find success at high level with any of these A and S tier characters at high competitive level. Especially S tier, you really want to go for an S tier if there is big prize money on the line. For stuff like ranked or just in general, you can play anyone, guys, and be hella successful. I myself play Armor King right now, who's like a B tier character, and I don't really mind. I also do main Steve, who's top tier, and I do main Lars as well, who's also a mid tier in my opinion. So again, guys, it's all up to you to play whoever you like. Just have fun with the game, and yeah, my speed run tier list, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry, I'm actually doing this in the office right now at work. My boss is not here yet, so I took the time and advantage to record a quick video for you guys. And yeah, like, subscribe, and thanks for the support as usual. GG.